Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to another episode of OMSI 2. Today we're back on another variant of the Blueprint Productions Gemini. Since we last visited this product there has been a couple of updates, so fingers crossed there will have been some much needed tweaks. Now we are in the facelifted version. It's a first group facelifted version. The first thing that I find quite disappointing about this, you will notice if I zoom out, the textures have not worked at all. I am using the 4GB patch as well. I've reinstalled that just to make sure it's definitely installed on my system, and the delivery has not worked. Now we're using the Arriva and First mod, the Hoff mod, timetable mod that I have been using for most of my Bowdenham episodes, and you will note from my previous videos that we've not had any issues with any other bus. So yeah, this is an issue with this vehicle. Hopefully it can be fixed. It probably just takes a little bit of optimizing, maybe taking some polygons out of the vehicle a little bit, just making it a little bit more OMSI friendly. I'm convinced that that can be done and hopefully will be done. But yeah, for now we're just having to be quite zoomed in with it. I'm using the Olympia livery. Another thing that's quite disappointing, this is the facelifted vehicle with the new cab. This was featured on 55 plate 06, 56 and 07 plate vehicles before, of course, the launch of the B9TL Gemini. So this was the last of the B7s. It came with this new cab look. It's got the new steering wheel, new dash. Not quite the same as the B9s, but yeah, facelifted indeed. I'll just put the... oh, hang on. No, handbrake was already on. There we go. So yeah, it's marvellous looking interior. Do you know what? I'm happy with that. It looks absolutely fantastic. I don't like this dash personally. That's nothing to say that Blueprint have done anything wrong there. I just prefer the old dash. I mean, the old dash is the same as my B7 Eclipse. I just prefer it. So yeah, we are in Bowdenham, and we're going to be driving the route B6, which is of course the 60, the 50. So we're going to fire this up. Now I am using, there is a new, since the update, you now get a new version of this vehicle. There we go, we'll pop all the lights on. Ooh, look at that, it's a bit saucy, isn't it? I do think it looks good. It looks fantastic. Yeah, we're using, I tell you what, let's see. I can never remember. Is it, do you just put 50 and then it comes up with B6? No. Ignore me. Try again. Right, hang on. Can we go through B6? I never quite know how to do this on this one. And again, that's no fault of this. That's the... It's because it's got the letter in there. If I actually type B6, where are we going? Right, hang on. Barton Lido. There we go, it's coming on now. Is it 52? I have no idea. Oh no, hang on. I think, no, that's how you do it. It's just 6, isn't it? They put it in as 6. No? Oh, hang on, that's 00. That's not going to help anything or anybody. Right, hang on. 0, 6. Is that it? No. Okay, yeah, wasting my time there. Never mind. Right, okie dokie. It's a nice wintry scene, isn't it? It's not snowing. I've not got it down as snowing. Should we have it snowing? Hang on. Do we have... Can we just have snow? I realise you can't see that. Heavy snowfall. I wonder what it's going to look like if I... Look at that. Beautiful. Right, let's get that door open and get our passengers on. Hello.
Hi, handsome.
Oh, thank you, dear. I've not logged the machine on. Hang on a second. Let's bob the machine on. Where's the card? Is it in there? Nope, that doesn't open. Should there not be a little card to log on this spec? Do we not have one? I mean, we've got the... we can log on manually, that's absolutely fine. Am I just being ridiculous? Is the card down here? No, we don't seem to have a card on this spec. Never mind. Right. This is where it's somewhere blatantly obvious, and you're all shouting, Joe, it's there. It's behind you. No, pantomime season is over, I'm afraid. Right, log on. Lovely. So, we are using... the new version of this that comes with a permanent hoover. Now you can't have the old cab with the permanent hoover, that's not a thing. It is just the new cab. So yeah, let's see how we get on. So I've been told by a few people that this is better. So we're going to get, there we go, the rain texture performing a bit better on this. We'll see how we get on. Now obviously this doesn't have the ping ping ping, it's got the tick tock tick tock. Okay, I'm not convinced that this is better. Right, here we go. You know, because I'd seen that there'd been a few updates to this, I wanted to give it a, I wanted to give it a chance. I feel like I've been overly critical of this product, but then I've looked back and thought, actually, no, I don't think when on a payware product, I don't think that decent sounds is too much to ask, because at the end of the day, the sounds are a big part of what makes it, realism. It's sensory. You brings back memories, doesn't it? It's like smells, sounds, flavours. They all trigger a part of your brain that brings back a sort of nostalgia. And I don't get that of the Geminis from this product, which is a bit of a shame. I'm hoping that it will one day be fixed. But then again, it's very important that you don't buy a product. I don't buy a product based on, hopefully one day this will be fixed. I like to buy a product, you wouldn't go out and buy a car, for example, saying, oh, well, it's broken now, Mr. Dobson, but hopefully one day, if you buy it now, we will fix it at some point in the future. Life doesn't work like that. So I am hoping that they do fix this, but at this moment in time, I just cannot recommend this bus based on the appallingly bad sounds. I mean, if we go outside, cover your ears if you're... hang on, right, we'll load these people. There we go. I mean, this is for... ignore the textures. But if we go out... I mean, obviously we are slipping a little bit. It's not a good sounding bus. I don't actually know where I'm going now. Let's put these doodads on the screen. I mean, if I just stop this thing, are we stopping? There we go. Right, we'll stop there. Oh, hang on. It just does not sound like a B7 Gemini with a Hoover. You're not transported to Leeds City, are you, with that sound racing around the city? And that was another thing that I was going to say with the cab. 55, 06, 56 and 07 plates for these Geminis. There are no vehicle numbers that come with the reg plates. You can only have 54, 05 plate vehicles. You can't have the newer ones. Hang on. Right, 120. That is another little thing that needs changing. Okay, it's minor, but it means that if you do want to drive the facelifted version, you have to go in and actually type in the reg plate yourself. And you might not necessarily know that. This is it's the little imperfections, quality control that a lengthier beta testing process would provide. Oh, obviously not helping the fact we are on the snow. Very heavy vehicle, of course. Oh, hang on. Are we... There we go. Right, we'll have a little bit of turning here. Oh, it's hail and ride down this section, isn't it? Oh, we're having some performance issues. Yeah, I do think you have to be very careful when looking at this product. There's I've seen quite a lot of YouTube videos. A couple of YouTubers putting out that this is like the best bus that we've seen in OMSI recently. I have to disagree. I credit to First Enviro. He's done an absolutely fantastic job with the model. I think there's areas that need improving, such as, for instance, the fact that perhaps there's a few too many polygons in it. It's just struggling with the old, it's struggling with the old frame rate a little bit. Then again, Bowdenham sometimes does anyway. But you don't get this from his Enviro 400 MMC, for example, that he did for Studio Polygon. That said, I do remember I always struggled with the Studio Polygon 400 MMC, and he did update it, and it did get better. So hopefully he'll do the same with this. Right, hang on. Right, the child's there. Of course, you can set off with the doors open on this. Oh, it just sounds bad. It's such a shame, because like I said, the B9 is fairly decent. Don't get me wrong, I still don't think it's a patch on his 400 MMC. but it is decent. You know, if the B7 was up to the standard of the B9, you'd probably go, yeah, this is a pretty good pack. Needs the odd little bit of tweaking. I just, like I say, when I was given it to test originally, the stream that I put out with the B9, I was, you know, we did have the conversation. I mentioned it in my last video. You know, are you doing the B7 as well? And I did say, look, I can't in good conscience do this because you know, I can't tell you lot that it's fantastic if it's not, for the sake of a friendship. But at the same time, I don't want to lose a friendship by, you know, by saying that it's dreadful. So I said, look, the best thing, in my opinion, to do is to release the B9. If you're hell-bent on releasing before New Year, release the B9. And then through January, absolutely hammer the B7. Make sure it's correct, you know, hammer out all the issues. And again, if the B9, if anybody found any issues on it, go back and alter them as well. Release an end of January update. Do you know what, I just cannot cope with this snow anymore. I want to be able to drive it properly. Clear winter day, how's that? Oh, hang on, I think I might have crashed the game. Clear winter day. Ah, look at that. So we still have the snow, but it's not snowing anymore. Well, that's not a good, because surely we'll still have the old, we won't be able to set off. What if I put my foot down? Oh. There we go. Come on, keep going. Yeah, it might just be better to sack the snow off altogether. There we go. We'll go with summer-like. There we go. That's better. Right, we can put our foot down now, can't we? What I'll do is I'll go back outside so we can just hear those exterior sounds again, where I'm not having to feather the throttle. Right, here we go. Straight round, and then we're going to have to turn left in a minute, aren't we? Oh, okay, the textures on that one seem to be working fine. That's good. Nice bell sounds, I do like those.
What?
Obviously just ignore sort of this. Right, so if we go outside now. It's just... Oh, hang on, it might... Oh, wait, yeah, we've scuffed the tyres. Ignore the fact we're about to bounce it over the curb. There we go. It just doesn't sound good. That's just, it's just... For a payware vehicle, I'm sorry, that's unforgivable. Given that the freeware, you know, you're probably going to go, well, you've just been nasty about this bus now, but for a payware product... Could you imagine if a company like Dovetail Games released something like this? It would get absolutely panned on the forums. It just needs sorting out as a matter of urgency, I'd say. Because it is laughable. It really is, and I hate saying it, I really do. I hate being this negative about a product, but there's no way you can... If you can see past that, then, you know, either you've never been on a Gemini before... And don't realise what it's meant to be like, or I can't even think of another excuse why you might be able to see past that, other than, oh hang on, that sounded... What's happening with my gears? Why does it sound like... Why am I stuck in... No idea. No idea. It behaves in a very odd way. I mean, Magic Toad has a Gemini, granted it doesn't have this cab, it's got the older cab, 32541 X First Halifax. It has to be said, I don't think it... Yeah. It's not like the real thing, let's put it that way. Right, so we need to go forward. The engine sounds do sound a little... Christ, what's happening? We're flying forward now. This is just me sat with my foot down. Right, where are we? B6, B2 and B5. Here we go, B6. Right, we'll nip in here. Yeah, when you've got that freeware ALX 400 sound mod with the gearbox, I think that that's just so much better. I'm hoping that somebody will actually come out, maybe, you know, if Blueprint don't fix it themselves, that somebody in the freeware community will sort the sounds out for this. It almost needs like an Armstrong Powerhouse enhancement pack. I wonder if I speak to them if they'll branch out into OMSI buses, because they normally get the sounds absolutely bob on, don't they? It is honestly like the whole Dovetail Games thing. You know, the model is perfectly decent. It looks like a Gemini. You know, there's not too many misgivings with it. But it just needs, you know, sort of performance. The gearbox, I think, needs looking at. I just think the ZF is a little bit... It's difficult to put into words. Oh, we all just flipping at German cars stick together, don't they? BMW, like a flipping convoy. It's like one of those Hess buses, you know, with the two bendy sections in the middle. God, talk about tailgating. Flipping it. Yeah, the actual vehicle looks decent. I really do just wish that they'd focus on, you know, the quality control section of it. And it can be done, because the Studio Polygon Renown has Hoover sound, and that sounds absolutely fantastic when it's hoovering. Alright, here we go, flying down here now. Obviously we're going to have to go all around Birch Estate, aren't we? Hang on, Nag's Head, we need to drop someone off here. I do like those door open sounds. I'm getting proper, like, literally exactly the same as what my Eclipse has. I think, is it the Dean stores? It does sound very similar. Right, so we're going to have to go left here, lovely. I still don't think those ZF wooing sounds need to be here. I do like the little details though, it's a first spec. And you can clearly see on the stairs, you know, little things like this, he has put things in, you know, you've got the Studio Polygon opening windows, he's kept that little detail in, you know, there's a lot of nice things with this, which is why it infuriates me. Oh, we've got leather chairs, who knew? We've got the E-leather. Right, why are we not going? Oh, because there's a BMW in front. Kelsa Pries, it's probably the same one. We've committed. Right, here we go, around the corner. The good thing about this, it does feel absolutely enormous. You know, like when you're driving it, and that's the thing with the Geminis, because they are flipping big buses, aren't they? They're wide, they're long, they're 10.6, you know, they are massive things when you drive them, compared to, like, I drove an Olympian. We did actually document it. It was a blue and red Olympian. We took it to the Skips and Running Day. It's on one of my preserved bus adventures. That doesn't feel as absolutely enormous as the Gemini, because they're tall as well, aren't they? They're really tall vehicles. They're 14'5". I don't know, because it's not on the cab roof. Should it be somewhere? I don't normally put it up here. Have they left that out, or am I going mental? I don't know. It's here somewhere. Maybe it's in the same place that the card is to log the ticket machine on. Right, here we go. Yeah, I'm going absolutely bonkers, aren't I? It's definitely not there, is it? It should say it above. Is there's something down here? No. There's usually some sort of reminder how tall your vehicle is. I reckon it's usually there. It has to be said, unlike the B9, I mean, I don't know, I've not driven the B9 since. I do like the fact that the screens work on the B7, because they didn't, did they? Beforehand. Yeah, I just think it needs better optimism. Which, to be fair, when you're driving this, you need a lot of optimism. But yeah, I think that a little bit more optimisation. And and the sound's sorting, and you'll have a good product here.
Hello.
I think that's what it needs. Oh, hang on, flipping that. And a better driver by all accounts. There we go. Yeah, you see that gearbox, it's not holding the revs as long as it should. It's changing up a bit too quick. And if you absolutely floor it, the axle sound goes way too high pitch. Like, it should probably stop about there if you're going really fast. Hang on, are we picking people up here? Are they bothering? Has it gone too far for them? Oh no, they're still coming. We could be an awful person and drive off now, couldn't we? Nah, we'll be nice. We're a nice person. We're a nice person. Right, there we go. Right. Hold on tight, dear, while you're walking down the bus. Thank you. We're a little bit late. We've got time to make up. See, it lurches forward there. I've never known a Gemini do that. It certainly didn't when I was driving Magic Toads. I've never known any bus do that. In Gear 1 it's sort of slow and then way off you go. I'm happy to be proved wrong. If this particular batch of vehicles used to do that, then obviously I am happy to be proven wrong there, but I don't think they used to do that. And then when you stop, you've got that woo.
Hello.
Yeah, I could whinge about this sounds for, well, how long have we got? It's just such a shame. That's all I can say about it. It's a shame. Because it could be brilliant, and I want it to be brilliant. I'm even on my favourite route as well, in Bowdenham. I don't know why this is my favourite route. I've no idea. I remember when we used to have Bowdenham V4. I used to drive the red Citaros up and down. Obviously, we were on the other side of the road at this point, but yeah, I used to drive it up and down and up and down and up and down. Like after school, I just used to happily pootle up and down on it. It's just a really nice route. Chilled out. I'm sure he's been a lot meaner with the timing on this one though.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello dear. Yeah, I'm sure it's been a lot meaner with the timing. Oh, it's just no. Oh, get me back inside that bus, flipping it. Wonder if we get the whoo. Nope, we didn't get it that time. It only did it last time. Right, clear off. Off you go.
Just a single, please,
Oh,
mate.
for goodness sake, someone actually wants to buy a return ticket. You have to be Mystic Meg to work here. Just a single, please, mate. As he asks for a return. Right, off we go. Right, round we go. Rightio, stop, stop, stop.
Can I have a child single, please?
Rightio. Oh, the actual child gets it right. He knows what he wants. Right.
Good day, driver.
He asked for the right ticket. Right, off we go again. We're only a minute late. We're doing quite well. Get them doors shut. Right. Are we there yet? It is very sluggish, this thing, isn't it? I do like that about it. You know, oh, we've got a Range Rover in the side of us. Never mind. It is so sluggish. They have very slow vehicles. Well. Right, here we go. Heston. Let's stop there. Lovely. Hello.
Good day, driver.
Hello there.
Hang on, she had a child ticket. Call her back. Excuse me. that's it. I think it just shows up whatever it wants on the those tickets has done it. Yeah, child ticket as she zapped her past. See, that sound there is quite good. That sort of, that rattle, that panel rattle. That is something you do get in a Gemini. I think the sounds are all, well, I don't know. Most, you know, there's some of the sounds there. But it's like they've not been, I don't know how to do the sounds on this. But it's like, you know, the sounds are there. They've just not been assembled very well. If you see what I mean. Like that sort of clicking of the panel.
Hi, handsome.
That Hoover sound, oh, it's not good. Oh, why are we stuck in... There we go. Oh, it changed up. Right, and I better look upstairs. Is anyone coming? Nope. Rightio. Why are we stuck? Oh, there we go. Thought we were stuck in first gear for a second, or second gear, was it? Oh, hang on. Sorry, Mr. Golf. Oh, breathe in. Just bounce it up the curb so we don't hit him. Did the same thing again, though. Woo. It just needs to get rid of that Renown sound, the ZF sound from the Renown. It doesn't sound right in the Gemini. It shouldn't be there in a Gemini. Wait, round we go. I think there's the odd exception where they have been there when they've done maintenance and probably botched it. But yeah, it shouldn't sound like that. Anyway, that is where we're going to end it for today. There's only so much B7 I can take. Next time, we will look back at the B9 to see what updates it has had, because you know, they are updating it all the time. So there is a lot of scope for this to be updated and, you know, be a product that we enjoy driving. Or I certainly enjoy driving. Maybe one day. But yeah. Whether you may disagree with me, do let me know in the comments section what your thoughts are. Personally, yeah, well, you've watched the video, you know what my thoughts are. Yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, please do click the like button. It's always appreciated. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing so that you never miss out on any future episodes. And yeah, besides that, as I say, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all next time. Cheerio, everybody! Goodbye for now.